It was a huge week, a huge win for Lee County.
So let's go into the #3 top moment, the arrest of Josue Santiago. Now, Sheriff, he was one of those big drug dealers on the streets, and it was up to our narcotics detectives to track him down. And when we did that and went inside of his house for a search warrant, we pulled out over 400 grams of cocaine.
Well, I'll tell you this, the most important thing to know is drugs and guns off the streets. I've made a promise to the great residents of Lee County. I'm never going to stop. If someone is still dealing drugs on the streets of Lee County, leave while you can. If it's not blatantly obvious that we are going to get you, we're going to find you, we're going to hunt you down, you're going to jail, because when you take drugs and guns off the streets, the world's a better place. The crime rate goes down. People are safe. People rob, kill, and steal for drugs, and to take this drug dealer off the streets, it's a great win for Lee County.
It's a trend we've seen lately here, too, with the Lee County Sheriff's Office. We forfeited this man's brand new GMC truck.
Oh, we take everything we possibly can from drug dealers, their cars, their houses, money, anything that we can, we're taking for forfeiture money, and we're going to make bad money good. And the message is clear. I mean, we are not going to tolerate people that deal poison. They thrive on other people's addictions. So, one, we're taking them off the streets. Two, we need to help the people that have addictions. So we're going to break that deadly cycle. Take bad people and drug dealers off the streets, and then help those that have addictions to help them with the addiction, plus so that bad people can't thrive on their addiction.
Going on to #2, I think this is probably a top moment for LCSO as a whole, but the explosive breach. This is the first time in history in LCSO that this has been done. Now, you were there on scene watching it all happen.
I love the explosive breach, and I'm going to tell you why. First of all, the most deadliest part, it's a dangerous job. Most deadliest part is when it's that fatal funnel, when our guys, the men and women of the Sheriff's Office, are in front of that door at that residence, getting ready to go into that house with that warrant. While they're sitting there, that's when they could be shot through the door. Anything can happen right there. So for them to stand back at a safe distance, this is what they train to do. It's a very specific, difficult training. I'm proud to say we used the explosive breach. It was amazing to watch that door come off, and even more proud, everybody's safe because the door is now at headquarters, and it's getting signed by everybody on the SWAT team. I love it.
I was going to say, this video of you carrying the door down the hallway of the Sheriff's Office has just blown up. It's gone viral.
It's a message, and those that don't get it, they better get it. We are coming in full force. We are going to win. There is a war, and I'm declaring that war on drugs. Okay, people don't get to deal poison in this county and get away with it. Go to work, be a productive member of society, and you're not going to take lives of people that have addictions. So we're breaking that downward spiral, and we're changing lives, saving lives, and incarcerating those that don't understand it.
Well, I definitely think that's a moment that we will never forget here in LCSO. What a fun day. And going on to the #1 moment, the arrest of Alfonso Churchwell Jr. Now, this is a name we haven't talked about a lot, but he is a top 10 fugitive in Lee County, and we were tasked to go find him with the help of the U.S. Marshal Service Florida Regional Fugitive Task Force. Tell me how important and how big of a win it was.
A lot of words with that, right?
It really is.
A lot of words, but you know what? The U.S. Marshal Service are second to none. They do such an amazing job, and the men and women of the Sheriff's Office that work with them, and we all do, what a huge, huge win to take the top 10 most wanted people off the streets. The world's a better place, and I can't, again, I can't say thank you enough to the U.S. Marshal Service. What a great job. That is a huge, huge win for this county. That's a really, really bad person off the streets.
Operation Deep Clean, guns, drugs, we put many people behind bars. What's your message? Because I know this is not the last operation that we'll be doing.
My message is twofold. One, I love the great residents of this county that support us in the mission. Men and women of the Sheriff's Office that dedicate their lives to service, and law enforcement all over that go out there, risk their lives, dedicate their lives to others before self, and make that difference. I love them. And thank you to our family members who go out there. Drug dealers, leave. We don't want you here. That 0.1% of America is not going to ruin it for the great residents of Lee County. Lee County has it all. It's 1,260 square miles of land and sea. It's got beautiful beaches. It's got all different concerts. It's got outdoor activities. It's missing nothing. So those small percent that think they're going to ruin it, leave our county, leave my county. It's not happening.
Well, Sheriff, we appreciate you taking some time to talk to us today, and I can't wait for the next operation. They're always so fun.
And those operations are ongoing everywhere, every single day. It's not just this one.
Yeah.
As we speak, our detectives are working all over the county for the next big hit when we can round up the people that steal oxygen from America and sell poison. Not going to happen here, Lee County.
Well, Sheriff, we appreciate you for leading the way and doing that for our community.
Well, it's an honor.
And thanks for watching this week's episode of Midweek with Marceno. We'll see you back here on Friday for another episode of Live with LCSO.